Today I'm going to split this community pot from Cattleya Orchids so that I can give the seedlings in it to the AOS judges who will be judging the Illinois Orchid Society show this coming weekend. I like the pots from Carmela's. They come in Pro Mix. This makes them really easy to divide, and it doesn't require a lot of extra effort to separate the little plantlets. Now that I've gotten all the plantlets separated into individuals, I'm going to wash all the Pro Mix off before I pot them up. I just get a regular bucket of water, I put them all inside, I rinse them, and then I take them out. Now that they're all clean, it's time to count up how many I have and to see if they're potable. I'm going to divide them up into individual ones because the roots keep getting tangled. And some of these, like this right here, are small, so I'll probably combine them, pick off any dead leaves or dead plantlets that didn't survive. And some of these, unfortunately, despite being really careful, they ended up being separated from the roots, and so those will just become compost. So here's my first one. I'm potting it up in semi-hydro. I'm going to keep this one for myself. The other ones I'm going to pot up in moss because I don't water enough, and it's just gentler and easier to put them in moss. But here's this first one in semi-hydroponics. Here I'm dividing the other plants into pots. I'm just going to set them up into their own pots, and then I'll just pot them all at once. So it's just faster, little production line. I like to take the baby plants, and then it's a little hard to see because I didn't realize my hands were above the level of the camera, but I like to basically wrap them in the moss first, wrap them, and then I just shove the whole wrapped bundle into the pot very gently. I'm not packing very tightly. It's a loosely packed sphagnum moss. Lots of people don't think you should use moss with seedlings, or because it's just too wet and the roots will rot. But I find that seedlings could really use the extra humidity, and so I like to start them in moss, and then once they get bigger, I put them into bark. But these won't even make it there because I'll be giving them away, and their new owners will get to decide what they should go into. This last plantlet was one of the biggest, and I did decide to put this one bark. I felt it was large enough to accept bark as a medium. I am putting moss mixed into the bark to help keep it moist because, again, I think it can use the higher humidity, especially coming out of a community pot.